Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. I post on Tuesday and Sunday now. So Tuesday is usually card day or maybe a quick and easy, and then Sunday is usually a 3D, and it's a more involved 3D. So don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like it and share, because all those things really help my channel. All right, so today is card. I'm making a slimline card. It's going to be card day. And I'm making two birthday cards. Both of these cards are done with the same die set. So I'm using the negative for this one. And this one is the original one that I wanted to create. And then when I did that one, I decided, I need to use that negative. It's really, really cute. Yeah, so I decided to go ahead and do this one out of the negative. So I'm going to share both these cards today. I did do all my pre-cutting and pre-coloring, and if you want to see how I colored these little guys, I have another video that I used. I think I used this little guy on there, but I've done a lot of coloring tutorials, so if you want to look at them, I can link a couple of those in this video somewhere. So we're going to make both of these, and this one's really pretty quick and easy, and then this one's a little bit more involved, but it's really a fun one. And I love these little guys from the Zany Zoo. It's so cute. You can use any of the little animals off of here. They're just so adorable. So this is the Zany Zoo stamp set, but look at how cute these are. So you can use any of these. I thought about using this little girl here, but then I didn't want to make it too feminine either. And then the dies also come with it, so it cuts out the animals on here. For the ones it doesn't cut out, like I think the llama, it doesn't cut out. I have to check again because it may cut out that llama, I'm not sure. Yeah, it does. It cuts the llama out, it cuts him out, and it cuts out the little ballerina here, the turtle, and this one. It cuts them all out. Yeah, I thought maybe there was one that it didn't cut out. And then you get a lot of little extra pieces like this little scallop, some little Christmas trees. You can use this for some clouds. And yeah, there's a bunch of little extras in there as well. This is such a cute stamp set. And I will link the other project I did with this one because I love it. And then I'm using Celebrate with tags, and I'm just using the happy. I'm going to mask out the birthday and just use the happy, and I used it here and on this one as well. You can use any happy that you have. And then the Designer Series paper I'm using is this Bright and Beautiful. I love this one. It's so cheerful, and I'm using actually a piece of this, and that's what's going to go behind this birthday here. All right, and then the alphabet dies that I'm using is the Alphabet a la Mode. So there's a bunch. They have doubles of a lot of these too, the M, the N, the most used letters, and we have numbers as well, and some little added little things like a heart and a semicolon. So it's got an exclamation point. It's got a bunch of little other ones there. All right, so I'm going to do this one first because it's a little bit more involved. I also use the dies for the little balloons, and that is in the Zany Zoo as well, and I used it on both of these cards. All right, let's do this one first because this one's going to be a little bit more involved. It's not hard at all though, y'all. All right, so I'm using card bases here that are 8.5 by 7. You're going to score on the 7-inch side at 3.5 to get your slimline card. And the first thing that I'm going to do is cut out the birthday out of the basic black. So for this piece right here, it's 2 1/4 by 8.5, and I'm going to change that one a little bit because what I did was I used a mat on this one, but I'm just going to put this on my regular card base instead of using a little mat piece. So it'll make it even easier. So what you want to do is I got all my letters out here, and I am going to line them all up in order. So we're going to do B-I-R, T-H-D-A-Y, And I'm going to kind of spread them out evenly on here. I like to make sure the ends are about the same on these, and then we'll just spread them out about where it should be. And I'm going to use some of my mint tape here to hold these down because you don't want them to move. So I'm going to just try to lay it down right here. And if it moves a little bit, it's okay, because it could be a little bit not perfectly straight, because I like the idea that it's not perfectly straight. It makes it a little more whimsical. So I'm going to go ahead and run this through the cut and emboss. Okay, so I ran that through. Now you very carefully have to take this piece off, this mint tape, because sometimes it likes to stick like that on your paper. Don't worry if your pieces come up now. But you do want to save your center pieces for like the D, the A, and the R here. Let me see, where did my little A piece go? So we have the piece for the R, and there's the B piece. The only piece that looks like I have missing is the A piece, which that happened to me on the last one, but I see where it is. It's on my cut and emboss. So I'm going to grab the other letters. I'm going to leave these on here so I don't lose them. I'll scoot those out of the way. And here is my A. I know these are hard to see up on here, but I'm going to put these pieces aside that we need for the centers, because I don't want to lose those. And all our letters are all ready to go. So everything's here. So what we're going to do is grab those all, set them apart here, and here is our other piece we're going to use for our other card. All right, so let's get started with this card. Now on this one I am using some Coastal Cabana, and I am going to use my blending brush. So I want to do this part first, and always be real careful, go real light at first, because this is going to be just behind the letters. You can make this as light or dark as you want. You don't even have to do it if you don't want. If you'd rather have it nice and just plain white, you can skip this part, but it really does add to it. And you do have to pick up a lot, but the point of these brushes is to just have a really light touch. They blend really beautifully. And I think I need to straighten out my card here. It looks like it's a little off. So I think this is going to be it for me. And let me see if I can fix my thing here. It's a little bit off, and that's going to bug me, so you know I have to straighten it up. Okay, there we go. So that's all I'm going to do on this one. And I already went ahead, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the little animals for you. And oops, they do have the dies here. So we have our little die for our turtle and for our little, they're so cute, but I want to show you how adorable they are. I know you'll see them after they're colored, but they're just so cute. I'll probably go ahead and make a couple more of these because they're easy when you can make 2 cards out of one thing. So I already did color these, and I actually colored these the opposite of the other ones that I colored. The turtle, I colored him a little bit different, and I colored this one as well a little bit different, the little raccoon. But there you have it. They're already colored and ready to go. So what you want to do is grab your letters here, and we're going to start putting them on, but put them out where you want them first, because this guy is going to go in the middle here. Another thing I was thinking of doing as well, I thought I might use my water pen here, get some water in here, and just like before we put this down, just splash a little bit on here. I just like that look of the little drops, and I thought it'd be cute to try it on this one. I'm going to just grab my microfiber towel here and just pick those up. You won't be able to see it a whole ton in the video, I don't think, but it does have a little bit of the spots. Can you see that? But I thought that would be a cute little touch to try something different. And then we are going to line these up. And I'm going to do the B here. And I'm going to probably do my Y next, because I want them to be, like I said, even amount of space on both sides. This guy is going to go in here. And then the I is going to go right here. These don't have to be straight as well. Oops, that's a T. I don't want that one. And there is a trick you can do once you get these all where you want them. You can use that press and seal that you use for covering your bowls and stuff. You can use that and pick up all these pieces, but I'm going to do it the hard way because I didn't bring mine in here. And then we're going to put this little guy is going to go down here. And we need to fit these all in here. E-A-Y. I'm going to scoot this over a little bit. This is why you do it this way first. Get them all pretty situated, and then you can get them all ready. But how cute is that already? All right, I'm going to grab my glue. The best thing to use is wet glue for this, because yeah, this wet glue, you can move it around and it gets these little tiny areas that you want. All right, so we're going to put him here. And I'm going to glue these all down. I'm going to glue down the Y so that we keep this uniform. So I'm going to put that one here. And then I'll put him down too, so we know where it's going to go. And like I said, if these are not perfectly straight, it doesn't matter, because this card is a pretty whimsical card anyway. So you don't have to have it perfect. If you're really picky and you want it perfect, then you can go ahead and use a ruler to keep it straight, but you don't really need to do that. So this is going to be, you'll see how I'm going to go back and forth. So I get these lined up pretty spaced. The spaces are about equal. So I kind of go back and forth and then fill them in. And if I need to move it a hair, it's still wet enough where I could just move it a little bit. It'd be funny, I was just thinking, if I didn't have these words all, let's see, we're going to do that there and that here. If I didn't have them all in the right order and then I glued them down, that would not be funny. Alright, so we have that all ready to go. Oh, I wanted to leave a little bigger space here. This is what I'm talking about, moving it. By moving it, I'm going to get get that glue off of there, because I'm going to add my balloons over here in the center. Alright, that's going to be fine, just like that. Alright, so now we have all that ready to go. I'm going to stamp the happy. I'm going to use some of our masking tape. I'm just going to grab my mint tape here. If you have, I had my masking paper, but I don't know what I did with it. So you're just going to cover that because we only want the happy. And we're going to put that. Don't forget to remove that. And then we want to line it up. There. And we have our happy there. And I'm going to grab some of the balloons I already cut out. And we are going to use, I did Lemon Lime Twist, Pool Party, and Real Red because those are the colors that are in this card. And I'm going to add this one first. And we're going to add this one. And you can put them however you like. I'm using a little Copic multi-liner, and I'm just going to draw my little swirlies for the strings here. Oh, I think it's running out of ink. There we go. And then I got one more to add, and it's going to be him, and he's going to be like holding this one, holding this string. So we're going to put that one right here. And we're going to do the same thing, the little swirlies. And I'm going to put it that way. All right, so there you have it. That one is all done and ready to go. Isn't it cute though? I just love these little animals, and I really wanted to make a birthday card for it. So that is what I came up with, and then we're going to move on to the negative, and we're going to do that one. Now this one is the same size, 8.5 by 7, score at 3.5. These are the two pieces I cut. Now I'll end up cutting these smaller. But, well, this one I probably will. So you're going to just put it on the back here, like this. It is 2 1/4 inches wide. All of this measurements will be on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. And I'm going to glue this one on first. So get all your little pieces there. You want it to not be in the middle of a letter. And then this one, I'm going to do the same. Let's see which way I want to go. Oh, I didn't cut that one narrow enough, but I'll trim it off. Let's see, do I want it this way or this way? I think I want the yellow at the top. So we're going to do this one. And then line that up there. I'm going to have to trim this one a little bit. For on the back, so then trim that piece off, and this little bit on the bottom. It's 2 1/4 inches. Okay, so we got that ready to go. Now let's add our middle pieces that we took off here. Let's grab the A first. I need to use, because this one's a little bit difficult. It's really small. So you're going to put that one here. This is the D. And that one's going to go here. And then we need the B and the R. I think this one's the B. That one may be the R. I think the B is smaller. And here's the other part of the B. Let me grab that real quick. And we'll put that one on. I feel all thumbs right now. Yeah, there we go. So then you have your birthday all ready to go. And this is where I'm going to put this piece just directly on here now. But before I do that, I am going to line it up, and I'm going to use my pencil. And that's where I'm going to stamp my happy on there. You can erase it after you stamp it. Again, I'm going to grab my tape here and mask that out because I don't want the birthday part on there. Take that off. And then you can line your happy right where you have that. There. Just like that. And then I'll just erase it. I want to make sure it's pretty dry before I erase it because I don't want it to smear. And then we're ready to glue this piece on right here. I got a little bit right here. There we go. And then you're just going to glue this down. That's why I said this one's super easy and quick. And you're going to put that right there. And then we're going to add our balloons. And on these balloons, I'm using my Jelly Roll pen, the white. And we are going to do our balloons here too. So I'm going to do one here. I use the same colors. You can change it up if you want, because you can use a berry burst since there's berry burst in this. Oh, what happened to my H? And then this one we're putting here. And there. And then again, I'm just going to do the little swirly on using my Jelly Roll pen for this one. And then we'll do this one. And that's it for that one. Super easy, right? And don't waste that because it's just so cute, the little negative part, and it's really fun to do. So here is all of the birthday cards. And I think they'd be really fun, especially for like a kid's birthday. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. I have my host code right here for May, which, oh my gosh, y'all, May is almost over, only a day or so here. But yeah, it's going super quick. All right, I hope you all have a blessed day. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.